If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So what is the name?
SG1 period.
SG1. This is the one?
Capital G. Yeah. Capital G. 1.
Okay.
It should
Period.
show up.
Okay. And what is this? This is period salary plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put
It's
SG1 here.
Yeah.
Okay, go for the 2, number 2. First one. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. The one that says 2. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, SG1 2. This one. The first one.
This one. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because something went wrong with this one.
What is the date?
01/01/2021.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. What is the question for now?
Okay.
Multiply 2. Okay. Okay.
The
For
thing
multiply
is,
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
The way I understand it is, and I think the period multiplier, it is probably how much more you are going to pay on the 13th month.
Yeah.
And okay, so that's multiply means how much more on the last month, because its period is month. So that's why I did it this way. 2 times the base pay on the 13th month and 1.5 times the pay on the 13th month. If you go down, scroll down.
Yeah.
1.5 base pay eligibility rule SG1 VP and SG1 CEO.
Yeah.
So, and I created those eligibility rules using the job profile. But the problem is, I had to use the category, and I shouldn't be using the category, but the management level, I couldn't find the ones that I have created. That's the thing that I wanted to ask you. I added these 2 categories, and then in my job profile, I added them.
Okay. Okay.
And when I was creating the job profile, the categories were not showing up, the category field. But when I went to edit it, I could see the job category field. I don't know why.
Okay, so let's go one by one. So probably you must have created first the eligibility rule, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back
the
and forth. Yeah,
eligibility.
that's why it took so much time.
Yes, that's okay. So, all right. Eligibility rule you have created. Related object is job category. Okay.
I had to use it because I couldn't use the management level. That's the one I should be using it. But I couldn't use it.
No.
The values I put in over there were not showing up.
And are you following the cheat sheet I asked you yesterday? The Word document. Are you following that?
What do you mean?
Tina, the cheat sheet you're preparing, we didn't get it yet.
Okay, so you guys need the cheat sheet because I felt like you are receiving the recordings, right?
Correct.
So that, yeah, so that is the reason I'm asking you, are you following the recordings or not? So
recordings, yeah, I see.
In the recordings we have the steps available, so you can pause each and you can follow, you can put these steps on the tenant and you can copy paste on your cheat sheet.
Okay, so whatever cheat sheet you're preparing, I thought we will be getting it. We won't be getting it.
If you want, I can share that to you. But here what is happening, whatever I'm configuring, I'm not sharing it. But from now onwards, I can save it each steps. And after the session, I can share that to you guys. directly over the email, so that probably the recording's gonna take some time, but meanwhile you can follow the cheat sheet and you can practice on the tenant. I can do that from today
Yeah.
onwards.
What I did
Thank you.
was I took pictures of them so that it became handy. I looked at the pictures. So, okay, so if you go for the period salary plan, okay, you already checked it, right?
I checked it, and
yeah. So basically, this means that 1.5 times on the third month, if whatever the VP's monthly salary is, the VP should get 1.5 times of that monthly pay.
Okay.
And this one is twice that pay. That's what I tried to do, because
this is contradictory, dear. See, whatever multiplier we
but I got some. What was that? That's why I wanted the manual. I have something, and I checked it, and this is what they're saying. They're saying that the 13th month, the pay of the 13th month will be. Who will take care of it? The payroll will take care of it, and this thing will go there as this is how much they should be paying. So that's why I'm asking this question. I mean, I don't know. I'm not confused there, because the 13th month payroll will be paying that first. It's the pay schedule, but at that time they will change it. They'll get this one in the interface, or as if they have payroll, or what you call Workday payroll. They will know that they will have to pay twice as much to the CEO and 1.5 as much to the VP.
Where do you find this manual?
I've poked around here and there a lot. There are some in the
Is it Workday manual? Is it Workday manual?
I believe, yeah. If you have it, can you check it? That's why I did it this way. You did it that way. So I just will check it, then we'll know. So this is what it said. And this kind of is making sense to me, because especially for the unit one, the default, it says that default is what they should be, but it's not that if you do not, what do you call that? What were we using yesterday? If you do not deliver 50, they won't get paid, because that's against DOL. Yesterday I was also telling you. I mean, whatever they pay, they'll get paid. Work they do, they'll get paid. If they're not happy, they'll fire it.
That is unit salary plan, right?
Yeah. So,
we created.
Yeah. So that one I create with. You use something. I think I use some other unit of measure. Okay. That was okay.
Okay.
But that's the way I interpreted it when I was going through it, but I haven't gotten my workplace notes yet. I have to look for it tomorrow. Today I was so busy doing all this. So this is what it is. So if you can check your one against this one, then,
Yeah. Ganguly, is that possible for you to share that piece of information from where you found?
I just jotted it down somewhere. I look for it.
Okay. So here what happens, see. This compensation period multiplier. First of all, what is this 2? This is the extra 2 months which we are going to pay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you told me.
Then it will be not 13 month, it will be 14 month. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I did it this way. What I found is that this multiplier saying that you need to pay twice the monthly amount on the 13th month. See, that's why I wrote. I'm sorry. It should be 13, not 14. 13. It should be 13th month, not 14th.
Yeah. See. We have 13th month, 14th month. So, see, extra 2 month.
Then what get 2 months, he will get twice.
Yes. So, on 13th month and 14th month, he will get
twice the salary. So, if he gets 13, if he gets 10,000 per month, he will be getting on the 13th month 20,000. 14th month he'll get 20,000.
Yes.
Okay.
And
the 13th and 14th, that will be in the payroll schedule.
Yes.
Not here. That's what I read.
This is the requirement. This is the requirement. Okay. And this is for our easy reference. Why
Yeah.
we have put it here, so that we can understand, okay, if I am putting here period multiplier 2,
Yeah.
then we are going to pay on 13th and 14th. For example, if my employees, okay, for VP and CEO, okay, who for definitely, if they are different group of people, then definitely my VP would be getting, for
Less.
example, okay, $12,000. I mean 1,20,000, okay, 1,20,000 dollars for as an annual compensation. And my CEO, for example, he is getting 1,80,000. Okay, so when I'm dividing them by 12, whatever I'll be getting, okay, the value, if this is 2, then it will be, for example, the value is X, then it will be divided in multiplied by 2. The
Right.
value what I'll get, for example, I'm getting Y, then that value, and here also it will be not 1.5, it will be 2. Okay, because I have already mentioned here 2, and this is the 13th and 14th, you can say it as bonus also. Okay, and whatever they are going to get as per the,
Then if you are saying that it will take it from the top section, then why are they having the eligibility profiles? And profiles should be different from the top one.
where, which
Could
one?
be different.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. The profile, salary plan profile.
Okay.
So what's the point in having,
But
if it's the same, then what's the
the
point in
company-
having this separate
This is the
eligibility
profile
rules?
for here. Whatever profile you will be selecting here, then they are going to get this according to the multiplier. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will look for it. Okay.
And please share the attachment with
Yeah,
me. Okay.
yeah.
If you have the attachment or wherever you have
Yeah,
jotted
I
it
look
down.
for it. I usually take pictures, you know, so I have to look for it.
Okay.
The 13th, 14th month, that will be on the payroll side. Payroll will know that for this country, they'll be paying 11, 13 times and 14 times. It is a payroll scheduler that decides that will
Yes.
do that. And it's only over here, they will know, payroll will know that they will have to pay twice as much and 1.5 times as much in the 13th or 14th, depending on what the schedule is. For 30 months, then if you pay on the 13th month, if it is 30, for 14 months, they will pay 2 times and 1.5 times on the 13th and 14th months.
Yeah.
Because this information goes over to the payroll side.
Definitely it is going to be integrating to payroll so that the employee can get paid. But if we are mentioning multiplier 1 or 2, then this multiplier is going to be fixed up. The number of profiles you are going to add, it will be 2 only, not 1.5. Whatever I'm planning to add one more.
Yeah.
So does it mean like it will be 1.5 and 2? No, it will be 2 only, because I have already defined my multiplier to for 13th
But then
and 14th.
why is the system not flagging it as an error? I tried it. I thought so too. Then I thought this is, you know, the system should flag it as an error. The system is not flagging it. If you put 1.5, the system doesn't flag it as an error, that the two should be the same.
Definitely. If I'll put it 1.7 also, then also it will take. It will take, okay. But the understanding says that the multiplier is fixed here. Okay. So it should be 2 here. So that is the basic of period salary.
Okay.
And if we are taking it for 1 month, then here it will be 1, and the rest of the profile will also be 1.
Right, yeah, that's what you told us yesterday.
And
I remember it very clearly.
Yes, and if we have just one particular group of or profile where I want, see, this is eligibility rule. Eligibility rule means we have a condition where we want to uh, take the employee from a certain location or from a certain group of employees of an organization, be it USA or India, right?
I got it. I know. I
Yeah,
remember you saying
these
that.
are for multiple one. So this is the use. But if we are taking just one, then we'll take it from here. That's it.
I have a question. Like, why don't they pay with one-time payment instead of this period salary plan? Why can't they do that? Why is this period salary plan added?
This is because period salary plan and one-time payments are different. Period salary plan, this is implemented to certain countries like Singapore, Philippines, right? But
Mhm.
one-time payment is there for all the countries or kind of employees. So it is there in USA also, but in USA will not have like period salary plan. You
No,
will
they're
not.
just asking if they have to pay 1 month extra or 2 months extra. Why don't they give one-time
See, for
payment like
signing bonus, see,
okay,
one-time payment is a signing bonus, right? But this is a
okay,
sale salary.
salary. Okay, okay,
Yeah. So we will not take it as a one-time payment. It is a salary plan.
okay. Got it. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
rectifying this, yeah, rectifying this, Ganguly. So if you have mentioned, if you have taken two profile with different amount, okay, then in that case, here, because definitely here, these profiles are falling under with some grades and all, right? So if you have mentioned this one, then accordingly, whatever compensation it's been connected or integrated, once you will, because here you are deciding a condition for this particular profile. Okay,
Okay.
the moment, yeah, you will click OK, it will be going to the approval to the manager, and it will be reviewed, and then it will be implemented and sent to the payroll for the calculation, and it will be paid accordingly. So okay, sorry, again here, see, this is one. All right, this is just one, and we have made the changes here. I made it one, right? Let's see. 1/1/2021, right, Kanguli?
Yeah.
Okay. See,
No
here I
two.
have taken one, but here it is taken two. So
Yeah, because
definitely
it
one.
doesn't. It
Yeah.
doesn't check it. So you can put anything.
Yes. So
And that's
here the role of the managers comes, so they will review it and they will send it back to you. Thus the system is not showing error.
yeah.
Okay.
I look for it. So that's why I did it the way I did it there. So that you also take a look at it and then
Share the attachment from where, what is the source.
yeah,
Probably
I will.
it is a different thing, or something I have ought to also look on it, because
Yeah,
this
please
is
do. And please give us the manuals because it's like uh,
yes, I have spoken to them, and I have to work on it, and I need to share that with you. Okay.
and because I'll tell you one thing, it kind of made sense to me because if somebody's to get if a country has 13 pay periods, pay periods are always configured in the payroll system, not in the compensation system. So it should be done over there, not here. So what will be the difference? The difference over here is that on those 2 months, they'll get it paid more or may get paid less. So that kind of makes sense to me. Or else, if there isn't any, then they'll get paid the regular way. Because I did work with payroll. I mean, I didn't work in payroll. I worked with payroll with payroll. And I
So
don't
what
know.
is the
And this is very confusing. Okay, now unit plan. If we can check my unit plan.
Sure.
So my one is like the way you did it. My two is the one I read this one and I changed it. That's why I have two.
Okay.
unit salary plan.
Okay, what is that?
SG1.
This one?
Yeah, 0101.
Yeah. Okay. This is per
I
unit.
added the non-exempt.
Okay.
Now this has to be non-exempt employees. I mean, there's no other way. This is how you do it, right? It's blank.
Yeah. So non-exempt means here, what is the profile you are adding? Non-exempt, one is exempt and one is non-exempt.
Yeah.
So non-exempt is given to the set of employees who are eligible to be non-exempt, right? So what is the group of employees
that means
you have?
That this rule will be only applicable to non-exempt employees, not for exempt.
Okay.
Because this job is basically a non-exempt job. It's not an exempt job.
I got it. It can be any of the employees. Fine. So yes, you can definitely take, because this is what practice tenants, and we can take any XYZ thing, and it should make sense considering we are the client of our tenant and we have the requirement. But the thing is that the configuration should be what it should be correct configuration. Okay. So here definitely you can take.
But I didn't understand why he said it's blank.
Which is blank?
In the eligibility rule.
You know, when you go to the job profile, you create a job, and if it's the USA, countries USA, they'll say that exempt, there'll be a check mark. So
yeah, that's correct. But you said non-exempt.
So
if you can
exempt
please
will
open that
non-exempt, there won't be any check mark, and exempt will be a check mark.
Yeah, that is you have to choose the profile and let them know, right, which is exempt and non-exempt.
Right. Yeah.
Tina, if possible, can you please open that eligibility rule? His eligibility rule.
Oh, his eligibility rule. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that job exempt is blank? It's not. Is that I didn't understand the condition.
See, if you go to the job profile, when you create a job, okay, by default, this system basically says that it's an exempt job. So there's a checkbox. It's always marked. You know, the checkbox is marked.
Correct. So how I would do, or what I thought is, I don't know if it is something job exempt, and I thought I should select the profiles that I gave the left it blank, and select in the list and give all the profiles which is job exempt. Tina, which way is correct? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
Create job profile. Let me have a look.
Yeah, check one, SG1.
Yeah.
Or create.
I have one created already.
Let's see how Ganguly must have gone through the steps. Okay.
See, you don't see category now. To see the category, job category, you have to you have to go through the edit mode.
Yeah, so you want me to see your only? Okay, I'll click on it
and job category is not the right place to put it, but I couldn't do it otherwise. It's just 0101.
This is SG1.
Yeah, SG1.
Not this one, right?
VP of Human Resources Department.
This is the one? Okay.
See this category? In the create mode, you won't find that field. It's only on the edit mode you'll find that field. I don't know why. I didn't add the grade here yet. See, this
Job
is exempt. Job exempt is the field name or what? So it's yeah. If it is blank, then it's a non-exempt job.
Yeah. Job exempt. If I'm not choosing it, if I'm not clicking it, then it's non-exempt.
It's a non-exempt job.
Yeah.
And that's what I know because I did work on,
that is correct, but the eligibility rule saying the condition is blank, I think
should be in the
selection list. You have to give all the profiles that you left it as a blank.
Correct. And that is the reason, like, what made you think, like, why it should be blank? Because we have to select some value, right, Ganguly?
No, right now, see, job exempt, that's a field, right? The field is blank right now. So that means it's an non-exempt job. Now it's clicked, that means it's an exempt job.
Yeah, it's an exempt
rules,
job.
Right? When you're defining the rules, right, you have to select what is blank. I don't think that will work, I think.
So you must have gone through like this, right? Create eligibility rule, compensation eligibility rule, right, Ganguly?
Yeah.
Okay. And like this, you must have given a name.
Yeah.
For example, ABC. I'll not submit it. Some description.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, okay. Here, for example, whatever source we are taking.
Yeah.
Okay. Here the
so by
relation
category. You go by category.
Okay. See, source field. So what is the source field? What here you want to take? Okay, category.
No, not here. You're in the right place. Yeah, source field, go here.
Okay. For source field,
category.
You want
by category.
You mean SG1?
The top one. Select the top one by category.
Okay, by category. Okay.
Okay, now you go scroll down. There's a job and job and position.
Okay.
Okay, in the job, you scroll down. Job exempt.
Job exempt. Okay.
Scroll somewhere I saw it.
I'll see. Yeah.
Go up, up. Scroll up.
Scroll up. Okay.
Scroll up.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever we are selecting from here, we have to first read the description here. Okay. Compensation rule targetable. Okay. And job exempt compensation. The exempt flag for worker as of the effective date. This report field will only work for a worker and does not work with unfilled position. That is, it cannot be used in compensation rule associated with default compensation. Okay, Workday delivered. And this is true and false.
Yeah.
Okay.
So true is if it is checked, false it is unchecked.
Yeah.
That's the way I figure it.
See, first thing, where it is gone. First thing,
select that job exempt
should not be taken. Okay, see, rule condition, you will get everything, whatever is there in the tenant. But when we are selecting something, then we have to select it wisely. Okay, so here, true or false, this is a kind of calculated field. Okay, and we are trying to put it here in the in our rule conditions. So the job exempt, if I'm taking it, okay, and the relation operator, then why it should be there, right? Then why it is blank?
Is blank. It's not blank.
It should be equal to, right?
No, Boolean cannot be equal to. Boolean is either 0 or 1, and over either true or false. So over here, using the true or false as blank and the tick mark. So it's blank or not blank. That's the way I feel.
Is equal to, then you get a box there. I think in that one, if you select people who are exempt will not be appearing. In this comparison value, if you put a tick mark, then you people who are job exempt will not appear in the people you're selecting the job exempt people. If you select not equal to and then put a tick mark, then you are selecting the non-exempt people. Is that correct, Tina?
Yeah, because I think if you'll take blank, then definitely see, we never take anything blank. We should take equals to, non equals to, or it should always be in the selection list. Okay.
Equal to, specify what is this comparison value? What does that mean?
See, comparison value here, the job exempt what you have taken for the compensation. Okay.
Yeah.
And it should be equals to the value which is specified here. And I can take the, first of all, the source field here, whatever you have taken.
It says for unfilled position.
Yes. So it means that here the position is not filled. In fact, that is, it cannot be used in the compensation rule associated with default compensation. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, it won't work for an unfilled position. It will only work for a filled position because you have to have an employee.
Of course.
An employee is either an exempt or a non-exempt.
The Boolean should not be taken here if you are creating any condition.
Okay.
Okay, that is the reason it is not allowing me to pick any profile. Okay.
Oh, I did not understand what you said. It's
Okay.
not allowing me to.
So we don't have any profile. See, can I see here any other profile? So if it is if I'm taking it exempt and equals to with comparison value specified in the filter. Okay, let me see here value from another field. If I take it here.
So how will you choose what, how for an exempt and non-exempt? How will you figure out which is an, you know?
Even if you go select their job profile and then we can bring any exempt in the condition in the end. That also is possible, right?
Yeah, but that's the only place it says exempt or non-exempt.
No, job profiles. You can select the job profile here in the condition rule and then select the job profiles which are exempt.
Yeah, that's what we are choosing, right? Job and
job
position.
Job profile for compensation.
I see what you mean.
Job profile, Zina. Can you type job profile? I did job profile only. In the source field, can you type job profile?
If it is a
Job profile for compensation.
yeah,
the first one. That first one.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. Job profile, and here the fields will be multi-instance.
So you can select all the profiles which are exempt and non-exempt.
Correct. So these kind of things should be selected instead of true
okay,
and
do
false.
it then. Let me see what you. I didn't understand what it was.
Okay. See. Here, job profile. Then in the relation operator, see, we have options in the frequently used. You will find any in the selection is empty, though it is mentioned is empty, is not empty. These are not used. These are just there so that for any rare situation we are using it. Okay, but definitely if I am selecting, I am trying to create a condition for my job profile, then there should be a value, right? And
so how will you figure that? I mean, how will you say that is an exempt job? You know, when it runs, okay, it will look at the job profile, and from the profile, should be able to understand that it's a exempt job or a non-exempt job. And that's the only place I saw that job, job exempt. I don't know what I will do. Let's not waste too much time. I'm going to create a few employees, exempt and non-exempt, and see how that works.
Okay.
Because this way it won't work.
Okay, exempt and non-exempt, you wanted to create eligibility rule, right? So let me work on this as well.
Yeah.
Eligibility.
Because it's very important, especially when we'll go to bonus. Only the exempts will be allowed. Non-exempts will have their own bonus rules, bonus payouts. So it's very important. So let me know. I thought from what I've seen, this is what I thought, but if it's not the right way, then it's fine. But I need to know how to do it then.
Sure. And please share the attachment if you're following something. So please share that with me so that I can validate it.
Okay, I'll email it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, please email that to me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a look on it.
Because this is very important in compensation, especially for bonuses. Because most companies bonus, they don't pay, bonuses. They pay bonuses, but different
this
kind
will
of
come,
bonus.
right? If you select SG1, his profile will come. If you type there SG1, his profile, which is selected for as exempt, he can remember what he did for exempt and non-exempt, and he can select that, right?
Yeah. It should come now.
No, this is not the right way, because then if I have 300 jobs, for some companies have 500 jobs, of which say 300, 400 will be exempt jobs. You have to put all of them over there.
So you wanted to put the employees
job family.
No, let's not go over it. I think I will test it with a few employees. I'll create a few employees tomorrow or day after, or the weekend. Then I'll see whether it's screening them properly or not. Because this is not the right way. You're hard coding it. And if there are 300 employees, typically a company will have around 400 to 500 jobs.
Absolutely. What Ganguly, you are saying, you are correct, because employees are bifurcated into exempt and non-exempt. So instead of taking the job profile in in family or group, you have just divided the employee in a broader category, and you wanted to take the employees who are exempted, right? Or non-exempted. You wanted to take that
I put
particular
non-exempt over there for the unit one, because those jobs are non-exempt jobs.
Okay.
So I'm going to send it to you, show it to your colleagues, and I really need to know how to do it then. If that's not the way, because this is not the way. You just can't. So each time you create a job, you have to come to this eligibility rule and add that over there. That's not the right way. There's got to be some other way.
Or is equal to, and click it, then the box will select all the exempt. If you say not equal to, then it won't select. That is the only way we can do it, I think, with his eligibility rule.
Yeah, let's not spend any more time. You can check it tomorrow with your colleagues and then let us know.
I'll check. Okay.
I'll send it, email it.
Because the client generally gives like what is the profile, the condition rule should be implemented, but here like exempt and non-exempt, it's a broader category, right? So like this, I have never encountered, but as per my understanding, this is what, so I understand
is either an exempt job or a non-exempt job. When we create a job, by default, GOL says it's a non-exempt job. We have to qualify it to be an exempt. So basically, a job is either an exempt or a non-exempt. And job profile is the place in any system you go. I work with SAP, PeopleSoft. That's the place you go and say, let the system know that that job is an exempt job or that job is a non-exempt job. And so then when you assign the job to an employee, that's how the employee gets tagged as an exempt employee or a non-exempt employee.
Is it a mandatory field? It's not, right?
In the US, it should be. I don't know. I really don't. US
That
it
is
should
not
be
an,
because
that is I think not an mandatory, because I
Yeah,
did. But, yeah.
it's not.
okay, if you don't, then that job becomes a non-exempt job. If you don't put it there, I think as soon as you put over there USA, it automatically adds this line. And if you don't check this one out, it becomes a non-exempt job.
Yeah. Okay.
And all, yeah.
Yeah, I understand that what you are coming from. Let me check and get back to you. Okay. Instead of reaching to
Yeah, and
any
I know that
conclusion
for
if you are
sure
not
this one, if you
satisfied.
do it, because I worked, in one company I worked as a comp person, and I used to create job profiles, and this is what we were told to do. Put it over there, then it becomes an exempt job. Yeah, now it's an exempt job. And if you don't check that out, it becomes, it will be non-exempt.
Yeah, fine. So in that case, see, I'm creating a job profile, right?
Yeah.
And I am trying to give it as exempt job. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So will I not add any further employees to it?
No, you don't have employee. Yeah, you'll assign a job to an employee by the position, right?
See, I can give a name to here. I can give a name. Okay. Okay, let me test from my end and let me speak to my community and get back to you instead of doing here, because we have already spent like half an hour or more. Let's concentrate
but the only thing you need to
Hmm.
note is that the create job profile doesn't bring up the category. And the management, if you, but if you are on the edit mode, the job category shows up. And the other thing I didn't understand why, if you go to the management level, at least I wasn't getting all the values over there. Go up to the management level.
Which one?
Yeah, job profile. Scroll up, scroll up.
Oh, sorry. Scroll up. Okay.
Scroll up. Yeah, scroll up. See, this is, if you can go down a little bit, I want to show you something. This is a country. If you add the pay rate types, USA, it automatically, I think, adds the line over there. If you put USA over there, I think it automatically adds a line. USA, salaried. Salaried, I think it is.
You want me to put salaried?
Yeah.
Okay.
Salaried. And then go down, scroll down. I think it automatically puts that over there. You already had it.
Yeah,
or maybe it added it.
Yeah.
See, so if you don't check that box over there, it will become a non-exempt job. But anyway, you go to
That's true. Go to where?
Yeah, the management level.
Management.
Up. Yeah. Why couldn't I select? Yeah. I was getting some, these are the only ones I was getting.
What do you want to type? Management.
CEO or VP.
That's fine. This is practice 10 in Ganguly. Give me a moment. Management level. MANH.
And then I added
management hierarchy.
And I did add management type. If the way you showed us yesterday, last night, I went there and I checked it. It is management type. So I added 2 or 3, 4 management types over there. Management types, and none of them are showing up. So these are my questions, basically. So you can take a look at it later.
Maintain. What is the task to create a management level?
Maintain management type, I think. I added them, they're not showing up. So it has to do with security or not, I don't know.
Maintain management types.
0. Yeah, scroll up. Yeah, filtered it for SG1.
49. Okay. Management type.
And none of them are showing up. See, these are the ones here, levels I will have.
SG1 CO yours, right?
And they were not showing up over there.
Which is not
on
showing
job
up.
profile.
Oh, these are not showing up. Okay, that's what you're saying. All right.
Yeah. There's so much time, and when it doesn't show up, it feels so bad. So what the hell am I doing wrong? And I'm probably doing something, not doing something correctly. They should show up.
Management type description, management type.
SG1 CEO.
Usage is 0 count. Okay. Not coming up here.
That is the management type, right? You showed us yesterday. I went there and I checked it. It shows management type. So these were my questions.
Yeah. Okay, let me take it down here. Management type is not appearing, right?
Sometimes I've created something and it takes a day to appear. Maybe check tomorrow. Yeah, I when I was working in HCM, it happened. So maybe check
then
tomorrow.
It will show up.
Yeah, it will show up. Yeah. Sometimes it happened for me.
Oh, this I didn't know. Thank you. It was driving me up the wall, Shubha was doing it.
Something when report or something it happened for me, the next day when I checked, it was there.
Yeah, see, different tenant will respond you differently, okay? Because when the vendor changes, it refreshes and it depends the quality of tenant you're working upon, okay? So no need to worry about it, because see, in real world, you have security admins and everything in place, okay?
Yeah.
And these requirements will also be provided to you by the client side, like to which job profile, what group of employees should be included, and either they needs to be exempted or non-exempted. Everything will be there, okay? The only thing is that we need to understand how to configure, where to put, and if some issues raise up like this, then what are the basic handling what we can do. All right, so like right now, as we are not able to see the under the management level, we are not able to see the kind of management we have, right? But possibly like this is a management level, the type you see, okay? So I'll check it out and I'll try to
this
resolve
is the management type, right? Yeah. Because I checked it the way you showed us last night, and it says manage, even though the field says management level.
This is management types, okay? And if you
and the field says management level over there. So first I tried management level, I wasn't getting anything. Then I went and remembered you showed me us yesterday to go to that field and check. Then I said, it says management type. Then I started looking for management type. Then I got this one. And this takes time. You go and do this, not there again, come back and do it.
Your 2 hours, 3 hours will go. You will not feel like you're working. Interesting.
I know. I spent all from 10 o'clock in the morning till God knows when.
And you will enjoy also the moment
absolutely.
you will find the solution, you will like it.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is, this one I couldn't find the solution for this one.
I'll check it out. Okay, this thing and this thing.
Yeah,
so
this one is this one I did it, and I'll also look for where I probably have taken a snap somewhere, and if I find it, I'll send it to you for the period plan. There's just too many things. I'm so scared to even venture into the benefits world. Benefits, I worked as a benefit administrator. It's like just too many things over there.
Okay. All right. Let's continue some
Yeah.
of the new configurations so that you guys can practice them. Okay. And we left yesterday at the unit salary plan, right?
Yeah,
We,
we completed the salary plan.
yes. So we left at unit salary plan, and we have created the allowances also. So allowances also, there are 3 types, right? What are the 3
Yeah.
types of allowances?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. What are the 3 types of allowances?
Percent, amount,
unit, and percent.
Yes. So the moment we have created for amount based, right?
What is that reimbursable field for?
Yeah, we'll do that. So
Okay.
some allowances are reimbursable, right? So whenever reimbursable means expenses we incur and then we request for reimbursable.
So,
Okay. Like car allowance, right? If I click on it,
yeah.
then it will be paid back to me in my salary. It is there, right? You guys must have dealing with expense management, expense thing, and then you must be submitting at your client. They must be giving you back the amount.
Also,
Isn't it?
this, if we check that box, so it will go to AP?
Yes.
Oh.
See, expense
Okay.
report.
So
Expense
yeah,
report.
expense item. So AP will get that. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So AP will pay it, and you're not going to
Yes.
get it from the payroll.
You will not get it from payroll means? See, it will be, see, what happens, your salary part is different and this reimbursable expense part is different. Okay. Some clients, what they do, they give it along with your salary, and some of the client,
Yeah,
they
that's
will
what all the
give
companies
it
I
to,
work for, they do that.
yeah. So if I'm selecting my car allowance a reimbursable allowance, then
Yeah.
if I'm eligible for my car allowance or mobile allowance, then whatever bills I'm submitting to my client, that will be a reimbursable allowance, and I'll get paid accordingly. Okay.
Who will be paying you?
This is
You pay, AP will be paying you accounts payable because it
no,
says
accounts
expense
payable
items.
is finance. No, that's
Okay.
finance side. That's
Okay.
finance side.
Okay.
So that is not involved here. So here, if I'm configuring reimbursable while creating the allowance, then
Yeah.
this will be my reimbursable allowance plan. And whoever job profile is added to this particular allowance, when
Yeah.
they will be submitting the expense report and that report is approved by the manager, okay, then that amount will be, because this is attached to our, this is integrated to our payroll, right? So it will be paid to us according to the decided time, be it like you're at my salary, or be it like at the mid of the month, whatever the client has decided.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. When I say expense items, I thought payroll is going to do it.
Yeah, this expense
So,
report is just for understanding. This
yeah.
expense report allowances by submitting an expense report. So at the client side, we have expense report which we have to fill and put all the attachment receipts. Okay. And then they review it, and they make some calculation. They see like if you are meeting the threshold or if you are going above the threshold, and accordingly we get paid. We
Okay.
get reimbursed. And
Okay.
if they say that no, if we are going above our threshold limit, then they ask us to remove the receipts and to rectify the expense report, and then we have to submit it back, and then they will be getting us paid.
Okay.
Okay. See, the allowance is always paid as unit or amount. So that is the reason the person based allowance went off. Okay. For reimbursable, but I can take any of the three kind. Okay. For reimbursable, any reimbursable allowances plan, the person based plan will go off. The system will let me put only amount and unit based, but right now we'll see how a unit based plan is configured. We have done with amount based, and we know how to override it also, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this one is clear. I mean, I understood this.
All right. SST. Okay. The moment I hit on unit space, what are the new fields I can see? Yeah. I can see the units and per unit, right?
Yeah.
So though this is allowance, I'll take it as allowance. Okay. Number of units. I need to give what is the number of units my allowances should have. If this is a car allowance, for example, my VP category, I wanted to give this for job profile of VP. Okay. I wanted to give a car allowance, and let's give the frequency here for daily or for a weekly. Okay. In US, some of the like if it is annually, we cannot give. On daily basis we can give, or weekly we can give, right? Like per
Typically,
week
this is
basis they
monthly.
can. Hmm?
Typically, wherever I worked, they are paid monthly, car allowance.
It depends like what your client want, how they want to
Yeah.
pay. Okay.
Yeah.
If they want to give your allowances on monthly basis also, we can take, but weekly also we can take. Okay.
Yeah.
So monthly, if I want, I can take that. And number of units, if they say, see units, it will be kilometer, right? Kilometer.
Okay.
Okay. And number of units, they wanted to give a capping. All right.
Okay.
So for capping, for example, for kilometer, it depends like how far is your company, and the to and fro kilometer, how much it is coming. For example, let's take it 500. Is that good, Ganguly? For example.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand salespeople getting it, but not a VP. But for the sake of understanding, that is fine.
That's fine. No, I'm asking like, is it good? Like in a month, 500 kilometer is average, right?
No, not in the Silicon Valley. No.
Okay, so just for understanding, okay, you can
Okay,
take
yeah,
it
I
as,
understand. Yeah.
yeah. And the currency. Shubha, are you getting it here?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah.
It's simple. Okay. So here we have provided a condition for our unit-based car allowance, and we have given all the requirement here. I can give the eligibility rule XYZ, for example, which we have created, and I can have a look on it like who are the people who are going to be use this. See, and in the selection list, and these are the people: Chief Executive Officer and Executive VP. So here, whatever VP I have mentioned here, it should be overridden by Chief Executive Officer and Executive VP. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll be selecting this one, and I can just go ahead. So I have already provided here a capping. Okay. And I can submit it now. Okay, any questions? No?
No. Give me one. Let me take a picture of it.
You want? I'm taking the screenshot there, so I'm going to share that with you. Okay. Let me take a fresh one, and because the last one, it is not that good. So create, see, is it understandable? Create allowance. Okay. Create allowance is the task. allowance plan, and then we have these things. Whatever I have put, you can put accordingly. And see, like this.
So 500 is the maximum, right? Beyond that,
Yes.
you wouldn't get paid. So
Yes.
$1,000 is going to get paid the maximum per
Yes.
month.
This is the number of units.
Yeah, that's the kilometer.
Hmm.
And by times
And
20.
per unit, if 20, then it is
So
going to be
1,000. 10,000.
will be 10,000.
10,000. My God, yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, go ahead.
10,000 is going to be the capping
Yeah, okay.
for this particular set of employee. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is very clear. Totally.
Okay. So we are done with the unit, and you can create multiple allowances also. Okay. And for example, let me show you. My client want me to add a particular unit which is not there in the tenant. Can I do that?
Yes, I saw it today. Unit of maintain, unit of measure or something.
Oh, yes. You saw it?
Yeah, I was poking around today.
Okay. Okay. See, maintain unit of measures. Okay. This is the task. So if I will add the same thing, then the system should give me an error because
Exactly.
I'm going to use a multiple one. See.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you can add what I mean to say. Okay. And whatever errors will come, we can have a look on it and we will try to resolve it from our end. Enter a unique dimension name. Area is already in use. See, the error is already showing up and it will show you what is the error here. So you can just go ahead and remove. See, here is also area and here is also area. If I'll give area 1, then it will take. Okay. But this is not a valid unit. Okay. So I'm just taking it as a task so that if you guys get it in future, then you should be able to add it for your
I was
client.
thinking about adding the widgets over here for unit
Okay.
1. Then I did not.
You can add. This is practice tenant.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Like
So add
unit
it.
is widgets. In the assembly line, they come up with something called widgets. So I thought I'll add it. Then I decided no.
Add it and try to show us tomorrow. Is that okay, Ganguly?
Yeah, it's just the same thing. Instead of pellets, it will be widget. Like instead of your box, it will be widgets. WIDGETS.
Okay, widgets. Okay. Now let's create another unit plan. Sorry, allowance. So we have covered amount. We have covered unit. Now let's go for percent. Same thing. Percent, you can take it as we have done that, right, Shubha? On that day?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay. So Gangli, are you comfortable to go through the video? Okay. So are all the videos are uploaded until yesterday?
I saw 5, 6 videos. Yeah, it is there. 5 videos.
Okay. Yeah, but you're going through the classes so thoroughly, and I kind of remember it. I jot down notes, take pictures.
Yeah. So start from the beginning. So how you can do? You can just pause and configure whatever you are configuring. Take your print screen of your screen.
Yeah.
And paste it on the word pad. Okay, that is called cheat sheet. Okay, paste it there and go on. Wherever you find any questions below that picture or print screen, put stars and write your questions there, and you can ask me or you can send me also.
Okay.
Okay.
I have prepared the cheat sheet, but I will send it to you.
Okay. All right. That sounds great. Please share the cheat sheet with me.
Okay.
So this is how I'm going to use for reimbursable allowance plan, and it will go off. So if somebody will ask you, so is that possible to add a person-based plan for my reimbursable allowance plan? Then the answer should be no.
Yes.
And Tina, when you're teaching, can you also give us your real time, what difficulties you went through in Workday, what in some situations, and also that it will be helpful for us, to learn also
Oh,
and your interview questions or something like that.
sure, sure. So interview question. Yeah,
Yeah,
interview
if you can
question,
say,
definitely.
yeah, this could be an interview question, so like that, if you can give us tips.
Absolutely.
Give me tips, sorry,
Absolutely.
not him, give me. Yeah, he knows everything, just me.
Yeah, he is good in compensation, and because yeah, he's Ganguly, you are a functional guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, definitely. I'll try to bring up all the real time scenario and the interview questions, and definitely the configuration also. Any errors comes, we'll try to resolve it, and we'll try to make out the learning session more productive. Okay. So
Thank you so much.
most welcome, dear. So this is how it's gone now. So let's move ahead. Okay, we have to choose one of them. Reimbursable, which one? Amount based. Now we can give name SST. Car allowance plan. Okay. Again, simple. What is the amount I wanted to give? Let's give, because this is car allowance and I have chose amount, so I can give the amount here 1000, and the currency frequency, if I'll not give, then it will go because these are not mandate fields. Okay, and the expense item, it is asking me like what is C by spend category, because this is reimbursable, right? Expense category. So here I can create my own expense item also. If I do not find it there, expense item by expense item group. If I have anything, I can just go ahead, see business travel or international travel or other expenses. Though this is my car allowance, if I am using my car allowance for my business travel, I can do. See, right now it is not going through because this is a practice tenant. But in real time, it will be there so that we can select one. Otherwise, we can just go ahead and create one for us. Create expense items also we can do. See, what is the name of the expense? For example, car allowance expense item, because I wanted to use for my car allowance. Okay, spend category. Company car. What is the description? All other spend categories, company car, yes. All right. See, expense item, actual amount. Expense item calculation, use expense rate table. And the moment you will use it, you can use the table accordingly. Enable rate tables for spend authorization. All these will be provided to you by the client. Okay, so no need to worry like what to memorize, what to put, what not to put. The only thing is that whatever you are putting here, you should able to know what to go next. Okay, at least the mandate field, unit of measures.
I had a question. You said the client will give you all this information, but who will tell the clients to give us this information, basically?
See,
You are getting it from the client, but who has asked the client to,
See,
put in all
client
the
is the one.
information? And which
Client,
information?
see, definitely. Client is going to decide as per the budget, like what is the threshold should be, or what is the capping for my allowance amount should be, right? So they decided. So it's a big team who
Okay.
who work together, and the stakeholders, they will be talking uh, with the budget people, with the finance, and like with the payroll team, all these configurations, like what should be the, see, some of the clients, see here, we can see only the mandate things, right? And these are extra things. Okay, if my clients don't want to use this, they can remove these things to make the expense item more simpler. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And my, if my client wants to give expense item group as mandate, they can give that. Okay, this is the framework which is created by the developer. The Workday partners could be Accenture or Deloitte or some other like Elite group. Okay, so all these things are decided by the client per team, per day. If I want to select, I can do that. Okay, so here unit of measure, I'm trying to kilometer. Yeah, I try to take and it happened. And now see here, non-editable number of days, it is grayed out. Expense item attributes. See, these items are also like attributes which can be, see, expense report display to user. If I want, I can select it. User means me, who is going to use the expense report, the report on which the employee fill out all the information, what is the expenses, and submit at the client side to get it reimbursed. Okay, that is the definition which we saw there at the box, right? Expense report required or not? Yes, it is required. Spend authorization display to users. It should be there. Okay, these things are available. Attributes, here we can take car rental agency or fuel type, right? So what is the amount I'm spending on fuel? So I should be taking it as an attribute. So I think I have covered all my mandate field, and to create my expense item, expense item. See, it is coming up automatically. All right. And the expense accumulator. So it's month to date or month with custom start date or year to date or year with. So though I'm paying my employee on a monthly ground, so I'll take month to date. It depends like when you are paying. Okay. Expense accumulator. And here I can take the eligibility rule. See, we will have multiple eligibility rules as per the groups who are involved there, right? So we can take it like this. Any questions there?
No. I'll work on it, and then if I have anything, I'll come up.
Sure.
So this one should be excluded from merit, right?
Yeah, because this is allowance kind of thing,
Allowance, yeah,
right? So we can exclude it.
from merit.
Should be, yeah. Okay. And it will be provided to you by the client, like either it should be excluded or included. Every single things you are going to get. Okay. I'll save it later. Yeah. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. What is the error now? The entered information does not meet the restriction defined for the field expense item. Okay, this one. And let's go. Let's go to our expense item. restriction defined for this field, expense item. Okay, this is the card allowance.
Maybe we mentioned fuel type and we have given kilometer. That
Probably, yeah, I'm checking that. Probably that is the configure, like contradictory is happening. Mileage should be there, right?
or a fuel type, is it for gallon or liter? Maybe the measurement of fuel.
Liter is not there, but gallon.
LITIV.
We can. Yeah, sorry, Tangli. Ganguly, I did not understand you. What you said?
No, that's fine. LITER. Okay.
This one?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I did not use it. Even this one, KIT also, I don't know. Let's do one thing. Let me remove this thing. Okay. And try to take it as
Miles.
yes, cost per miles.
Took it.
Maybe you need to refresh it.
Restrictions defined for this field.
I clicked on it. It will go off promptly.
Oh, it'll go. Oh.
Went off. Let me try quickly. Now paste. Line. It's not coming now. SST though it's there.
It will come maybe tomorrow.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.